it's Amy with Heart and Home Richmond, and I am so excited to share with you this beautiful 3-story townhome community called Shire Walk right in the heart of the Henrico area. The location is absolutely ideal. This is by Main Street Homes, and you know, one of the nice things with this builder is that they don't just have regular traditional single-family homes. They do have those, and they are gorgeous, but they've also got this type of a home concept as well as even 55+ communities. So it's a very, very diverse builder, which is always really fun to be able to help showcase them. So this is called Shire Walk. This is a beautiful townhome community here again in Henrico. If you want to know where we're located, I will tell you the location is ideal. You are about 4 minutes from Whole Foods, about 5 minutes from Short Pump, which is the shopping area. And I mean, it is the most fun shopping area. There are a lot of stores. It's always bustling, and it's a lot of fun and a great way to go spend your afternoon and maybe go spend a little bit of money too. All right, so let's talk about this floor plan. So this floor plan is called the Richmond. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And as we go through it, we're going to talk about the ways that you can kind of manipulate those bathroom counts based on what it is that you're looking for. But the first thing to note is that it is a 3-story townhome unit, and we entered in through that front door, and we are technically on the first floor. So when you come in, this space right over here is, again, we are in a model home, so this is their sales office. So obviously they have this for their clients who are so lucky to have purchased in here. But this space itself can be either the study space, or if you want to make this a bedroom, you can actually make this a bedroom. There is a full bath that we're going to see in just a minute. So that would give you a bedroom on the first floor with a full bath, as well as the garage entrance, which we'll talk about in just a minute. So first floor is your 2-car garage, full bath, and then this space right here. And again, you can use it the way they have it here as a nice big office space, or you could make this a bedroom. So if you take a look here, you can see you've got a Kroger and Trader Joe's is just 5 minutes away, Whole Foods 6 minutes away. There's the schools that you've got as well. Short Pump Town Center is only 4 minutes. West Broad is also only 4 minutes. So much recreation and space for you to kind of be out and about and enjoy. And you know, one of the things to note is that being in an area that is so close to everything means that real estate is a little bit pricey. And that's why you will find that when you find the homes here, the square footage going vertical, meaning going up, is going to be far more achievable and attainable to the average family, because you're not going to have those sprawling estates here in this neck of the woods. But this is a fantastic option, and it's very close to everything. So let's back to this room. So this one, just so that you can see that if you did choose to have this as a study option, then you can see that you have the option for the glass pane French doors. You could also have the privacy French doors. You could just leave this open, or again, it could be a bedroom. So as we go back here, we're going to see the bathroom and the garage entrance. But before we do, this entryway is really large. I like to point it out because if you look at this space, there's a lot of maneuverability here if you're trying to move in that furniture. You're not going into a tight space. You've got a lot of space right here in this entryway. Great way to greet your friends and neighbors as they come visit. All right, but here down the hallway, over here to my right, to your left, is going to be that bathroom area, as well as a storage closet, as well as your drop zone. Now, this is one of the nice things, and I like to point this out because you know, a lot of times you'll see those beautiful decorated models and they've got so much lovely interior design work done to them. And then when you go to buy yours or build yours, a lot of those options that you saw in the model are not actually options that you can get with the builder. You can always do them after the fact. But this, just this space right here, this is something that the builder will do for you. And it's those little touches and those little things that really make their houses feel like home, because they're gonna allow you to do that. So I like that, it kind of gives you a nice drop zone right away. And then back here, of course, is gonna be the bathroom, single sink, cabinet, counter, mirror, vanity, single toilet, and the shower back behind. And again, there's the storage closet right over here. So this is kind of your entryway from the garage, which is technically right behind me. Now, this is their sales center, their model home. So they've got clients in there, you know, everyone wants to buy here. So they're busy. We're not going to open that door, but just know that this is actually the entrance to the 2-car garage. So you drive in home from work, you've got your drop zone here, full bathroom, and you've also got your study or your bedroom here. Now, you see behind me is the stairs. It's going to take us to the 2nd floor, which is kind of what I call the hub of the home. So let's go take a look. So on the second floor, this is what I call the hub of the home. So here we are on the second floor, and all of the fun and life's activities, the entertaining, the mixing and the mingling and having those friends and family over, is going to happen right here. And again, what a really smart and well-defined and completely usable layout and floor plan. All right, so as soon as you come up, you're going to have three essential areas. You're going to have your kitchen, which is going to be a chef's dream. By the way, FYI, it is a gas community. So again, if you're looking for those things on your checklist, this is a gas community here. But of the three areas, you're going to have your kitchen space, you're going to have your living space, you're watching TV, hanging out, fireplace, which we'll see in a minute, or even a dining space if you're really having those big get-togethers and you want to have those bigger meals. Keep in mind that it's your house, so you can truly define the space how you want, however it's going to work best for you and your family. Now, one of the nice things that I like to point out is that, again, here with Main Street Homes, they actually have options where this kitchen here that we see is kind of in the rear of the house can actually be moved to the middle. So you could completely rearrange in some ways how this living space, the main hub of the home, is defined to maybe suit your needs a little bit more. But I have to tell you, this is kind of an A+ for me. Beautiful kitchen space. So look at this. In a townhome, you are not getting rid of the square footage. This is a little over 2,200 square feet. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, as this one will show, but we'll talk about the upstairs and how we can change those bedrooms if we need to. But beautiful kitchen island. You can see they've got pendant lights here, plenty of room for either your buffet spread out here, or if it's just friends and family having a snack here at the island. Lots of cabinet and counter space here as well. The fridge, you've got the oven and the microwave up above. So you have a lot of space right here. Across from the kitchen, you're going to have your powder bath, which is really nice. So no going up or downstairs if you need to use the restroom here if you are entertaining, although you do have that one on the first floor that we talked about. Powder bath right over here to my left, to your right. And over here you have a nice big walk-in pantry. And then of course behind me, they've done a great little architectural feature, which you might consider doing yourself, kind of make best use of this space. Give yourself some shelves, maybe some built-ins to kind of, showcase some of your decor. Now what's really nice too, and this is really gonna give you an idea of what the community kind of looks like too. You have this option here with this balcony is right here off of this second floor. Not only does it have a balcony here, or a deck, but you've got one on the other side, which we'll talk about too. But it's a really, really great way to live. It is a completely different vibe, and I absolutely love it. So here in the middle of our three-sectioned hub of the home living area is going to be basically your living area, right? This is where your sofas, your love seats, your sectionals, your chairs, your tables, coffee tables, your TV, if you choose to have your TV in here. Now they've added a fireplace, which is a lovely feature. In fact, they got a little blue ribbon over there for a fantastic award-winning feature here with Parade of Homes. Absolutely loved all of their homes here with Main Street Homes. But this area is a great defined space. Again, TV, kind of the lounging and the hanging out space. Continuing though back over here, by the way, do you see how much square footage there is? There is so much opportunity here for a great number of people to be here hanging out and having fun, or it could be just as intimate as you want it if it's only a few people. Point is, you've got really well-defined spaces and a lot of usable square footage. So this space is probably one of my favorite things. You just don't see this in a typical townhome home concept. This is a beautiful defined dining space, whether it's day-to-day dining, semi-formal, formal dining, whatever you want to use, or maybe you don't want to make it dining at all. Maybe this is your reading nook or your library, or maybe your piano is here. Whatever it is, this space exists and it is fabulous. So if you take a look at this table, they've already got 6 seats here. That's plenty. You could make this smaller. You could also make this larger. But what I love is this space right here. Now here you can see that they kind of built in a little bit of a bar section here. But because this wall is kind of recessed back, this is a fantastic option and opportunity for you to add some built-ins over here. So if you needed to use that downstairs flex space that we saw kind of as the study, if that needed to be a bedroom, but you still needed some sort of an office space, that whole area there could be built in with office desks. There's just so many options. And I love the fact that they give you this beautiful, beautiful palette for you to be able to kind of work off of. Now, the last thing we'll see here on this floor is that from the front of the townhome, there is yet another balcony. How amazing is that? So really just think about it. Think about your housewarming party when you buy one of these gorgeous townhomes. This again is the Richmond at Shire Walk. If you purchase one of these, that housewarming, oh my gosh, it's just going to be amazing. This entire floor right here absolutely is a transfixed type of a living space, and so fun and so versatile. All right, I'm really excited. Can you tell? All right, we have more to see because we have the whole bedroom section is on floor 3. Follow me. All right, now we're going to the 3rd floor. You'll notice that this area is carpeted. Again, these are things that can be changed potentially if it's something that you want, but I love that this area is definitely warm and cozy, and this is where you're going to sleep each night, and it's a great use of space as well. So as soon as you come up the stairs, over here to my left, to your right, is going to be your laundry room. Now, one thing I want to note with this laundry room is that sometimes you'll have laundry where you just open up like the accordion doors there, and it's just kind of like it's right there. There's plenty of space for you to be in here and to move around. So you have a lot of space in here, shelving up above. You've got space. You could put your hampers in here. I just like to point that out because sometimes it's hard to see until you get here in person, which you will because you're going to call me at 757-329-0055. We'll come see it in person together. But then you have this hallway that's going to take us back here to the primary. Now this is going to be the main primary bedroom. You can see where this is located toward the front of the home. So that front door is directly down. Well, actually it's 2 doors down or 2 floors down, but this is the front of the home. So you have a nice big room here. So essentially from corner to corner, you can see you have plenty of space and a lot of usable wall space for you to put your furniture on. So you have a nice big walk-in closet back over here in this direction. So nice amount of space here. It has a nice big window in it as well. And then of course your primary bathroom is back over here. So in this case, you've got a nice big 2 sinks, double sinks, drawers in the middle, the toilet over here, and then of course you've got the shower stall. So this is the main primary bedroom. So as we go back across this hallway, we're going to talk about the fact that there's 2 adorable bedrooms. Remember, this is a model home, so they have really outdone themselves with the interior design, giving you ideas and inspiration of how and who could be living in these homes. But I like to give you some of the other options as well. So first of all, let's just go ahead and talk about this. This is the bathroom here that's going to service this bedroom the way this floor plan shows, right? So you have the tub shower combo, toilet, 2 sinks, cabinet counter, vanity, mirror, lights, drawers, whole thing. Now over here to my left and to my right, we have 2 different bedrooms. So let's come into this one. Okay, this one I absolutely love. I love, some people watch these video tours simply because they like to be inspired. They're looking to renovate their home or they're looking to get some new design ideas. And so sometimes let's go ahead and take a look at what the professionals do. And this is such an adorable room. You've got the sloths, you've got the monkeys, you've got the whole safari type thing. I absolutely love it. But at its core, doesn't come with all this stuff, although you could buy it. But at its core, it is a bedroom with your reach-in closet. And then you have another bedroom over here that's going to mirror it essentially. Same thing, you have your single bed, like a little twin bed here. And you've got some wall space and a closet as well. But what I like to mention is that these 2 rooms and this bathroom can be combined as a structural option, and it becomes 2 primaries. So you have a primary bedroom at the end of that hall, and then you have a primary bedroom at the end of this hall. So when you think about whether or not this is the right fit for you, or who it is that you're going to be living with, whether it's you, whether you're going in with someone else and purchasing a home, whether it's a young family or a single person, whether you've got kids or kids are grown, however your family works, think about the opportunity for that. You can have these 2 bedrooms here. Maybe you just need an office space and maybe you want a music room because it's just you living. You can create and use the space how you want. But knowing that these 2 rooms in this bathroom could be another primary bedroom is a game changer when you think about who could be living and attaining this beautiful home for themselves. So as we wrap up this video, just a few quick reminders. The community is Shire Walk, the builder is Main Street Homes, and this is the Richmond floor plan. Now remember, I do not work for or represent the builder. I'm a realtor here in the area, hoping to help guide you through the process and give you some wonderful tips and tricks of what the new construction home purchase process is like. So if you're interested, please give me a call at 757-329-0055. And as always, please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you, and happy house hunting.